Hey, yo, Q. Give him some of the vibe, too. Sometimes you gotta say fuck 'em if they ain't on what you want. Cause times from the ones that ain't cheering you on and say fuck 'em, then fuck it. Don't let them bring you down. I mean for nothing. But if they try, it's probably best to cut ties, cut ties, cut ties, cut ties with 'em. It's probably best to cut ties, cut ties, cut ties, cut ties with 'em. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning. Good morning. If y'all don't serve the same, Lord, but I say fuck them. Don't tell them nothing. Let them be happy because they think you busted. And now you're struggling. I don't care if it's your mama, your father, your sister, or your brother. What's up? Come on in the room. If they ain't on what you want, cause shots from the ones that ain't cheering you on and say fuck them, then fuck it. Don't let them bring you down, I mean for nothing. But if they try, it's probably just a cut ties, cut ties, cut ties, cut ties. It's probably just a cut ties, cut ties, cut ties. Well, it's some truth to them, so don't let them shit on your dreams. They don't come to support, they there to be about the scheme. When they speak on what you do, they gotta break down how you did it. Shit ridiculous, you gon' learn to keep some folks about your business. It's your right to live the type of life you live if they don't. I ain't really have nothing to talk about. I'm just on here. I'ma touch on a couple of things. And this is my song right here. Drip. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Well, good morning. Good morning. What's going on with everybody? Oh, it's a wonderful day. It's a wonderful day. I thank God for waking us up and getting us started this morning. I didn't really have much to talk about, but I just felt led to come on and just speak on a few things that's going on out here in these YouTube streets and some things that's going on with me personally. I for one, I'm gonna start with me. So for those of you who don't know, I am a breast cancer survivor. Yay. But I still have to go through all the necessary things that I need to have done so it won't come back again. So I start radiation, I want to say Monday. They haven't called and given me the schedule yet. But I'm thinking Monday. So I'm trying on some new units. Shout out to Mary Bird Perkins here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, for this gorgeous unit that they blessed me with. So I'm just trying to get a feel on how I want to go and what I want to do with my new looks. Haven't worn color in a long time, so that's gonna take some getting used to. Um, but anyway, this is one of 2 units that they blessed me with, human hair units. I'm loving it. I like it because it's the body and all, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep the color or not. I may darken it. I'm not sure yet. I'm just trying to see what's going on. Wow, what was the out? I mean, your experience. 'Cause I have to do the radiation, and because it was like in the early stages of it, I caught it like right in the nick of time. It was just beginning to um develop the mass. Um so we caught it in time. So it was almost like having cancer, but not, because it hadn't went into a stage yet. Um so still have to have the radiation, for just, and I did get a second opinion because I was kind of skeptical about not doing it. Um, but once it was broken down where I could really, really understand what's going on, what was going on, I went on and considered having it. So, um, Drip, if I made the right decision, put in the chat. You think I made the right decision, or you know, salute, Kayla. What's going on this morning? Hey, where are you from? Hey, where are you from? Where are you from? Salute. Tell me where you from. Yes, so far meeting with all my doctors, everybody is, seem to be good. I'm comfortable around them all. Um, yeah, they keep up with me, they check on me, on a regular, and I like that, and if it's something that I don't understand, I could call them as many times as I want, and they explain it to me, to the best that they could get me to understand. So now I I'm pretty much understanding everything now. So, I'm just getting prepared for those treatments. Um I was kind of afraid in the beginning, but I know God got me. My body is healed in the name of Jesus. So I'm not worried about it. It's gonna be a piece of cake. Get through these 3 weeks like it's no tomorrow. Yes, so I only have to do 3 weeks of it, 5 days out the week, and I think they say it may last anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, I sure will. I sure will. I'll keep you on the up and up. Um yeah, so I I'm comfortable, and I'm you just getting ready to go and do that. I might not be on for a whole lot. Hey Marsha, what's going on, my baby? Might not be, you might not see me for a little while, just depending on how I feel. I might not be in the chats, or, on anybody's page. For the first week anyway, just seeing how I feel after having one treatment. Um, but determined. Probably be in the bushes listening, probably just won't say anything. Because I love listening, being in the bushes. It's very entertaining, and it's exciting. Thank you. Yep. So
these YouTube streets, oh my God, it is so much going on. So much going on. I shout out to every blogger in the Mo3 sector that's trying to crack the case and do what they do. I mean, it's so mind-boggling to me, everything that's going on and how they are so close, some of them are. Um and Grand Rising. Um oh, okay, cool. I'm glad I showed up in your feed. Good, good. Yes. That means I'm getting out there. I'm getting out there. What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I'm so happy to see familiar faces. You guys just don't know. It means the world to me when y'all pop up on my lives. I know I don't be talking about much. Uh, but when I do speak on things, it's like my life experiences and other things that happen or is happening in the world. Let's touch on it. Let's see what we could do, to kind of change it. Um, but I was saying, this case is it's a lot. It is a lot. Um, here, but yeah, do that. Yes. And enjoy. Don't take things personal. Um, you got to have a tough skin to be over here in these sectors, baby, because they'll tell you a new asshole if you let them. And I'm sure I can get a couple of people in the chat to vouch for it. Because at one point in time, I was gonna say I wasn't gonna do it, because it's so much. But I've learned, over the years of watching. Uh, and I think it's been about maybe 3 years for me. And just hopping around different places, meeting different people, salute, blessings, um, meeting different people, and I'm loving it. I love meeting new people. That's how we network. That's how we start to change lives. You cannot take this app serious. You are absolutely correct. You cannot. You have to have a tough skin, baby, uh, to be on here. And in the beginning, I used to let it get under my skin. I used to take everything to heart, and a lot of stuff wasn't even directed to me. And until I learned, and you would keep hearing different bloggers. YouTube is entertainment. It's entertainment, and it is. Uh Now certain levels to the entertainment that I accept and I don't accept. Like I tell them over here, Big Red Diva, in my house, we don't drag for the children. We don't drag for the dead people. We don't drag for relatives, people, period. I'm gonna shut the camera down for a minute, but I'm gonna still talk. Yeah, we don't do that over here. So, and it's zero tolerance. We could drag each other. I could say enough things about you to where I don't have to involve your kids, your parents, cousin, anybody. I could look at you and my whole drag would be about you. And not one time would I say, oh, that's your mama or that's your daddy. I find that to be so petty. Now that form of the entertainment I don't like. I do not like. So it's zero tolerance over here. It's no warn you one time. No, it's over with. I don't want to have any dealings with you. You will be blocked. Point blank, period. And if my moderators hear what I'm saying, uh, absolutely no children whatsoever. You can't even say children on over here because it's sickening. It makes my stomach hurt. Some chats when that's going on, I have to remove myself. And until it's done, or I may not even go back to that chat none that day because I can't handle it. So it's zero tolerance over here. I do have that in my description. Um, my rules, the do's and the don'ts. Um, and that one rule right there would be the one that I would enforce the most. Absolutely no talking about children, relatives, deceit, etc. on this channel. Not gonna happen. So that's that on that. What else I wanted to talk about? Um, what else? I really didn't have nothing. I know I'm getting ready to go to another party. That's what they were saying last night. I went live. It was ladies' night here in our city, my city, and I went out ladies' night and seafood night. But I'm always somewhere. I'm always invited somewhere. And I was saying last night too, if you're ever in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, hit me up and I'll show you a good time. Yeah, I know, and that's the sad part about it because you shouldn't have to go that low, drip, uh, for the roast. I got to talk about your kids. That is the lowest of the low. If you done lost the roast, okay, well, take your lick. You can't win them all. I'm not a good roaster, and if I was to get into it, which I say a couple of things or whatever, but here's my deal: half of the people on this app, I'm in the 50 plus club, and I am not going to be arguing with these young people on this app. I have children, some of them ages. My oldest daughter is 40 years old. Sure was. Oh my, thank you. Made a mistake and hit the mute button. But I was saying I'm not gonna argue with these young adults on this app. I have children their age. My oldest is 40, and I don't argue with her. So no, and I'm not gonna argue with. Thank you. I'm not gonna argue with you adults either. Like I said, we could agree to disagree. Uh, we may have a little misunderstanding, and voices may be raised a little bit, but just a knockout argument where I'm spitting in the phone, like they say, and raising my voice, and then once I'm uh hung up the phone, I have a headache. No. Hey, Pastor Nine, what's up, baby? No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I know, right? Uh, I'm not doing it. Um, it's just too much. It's too much. It's too much. And I thank you, 10 people that's watching. I have 10 likes. I'm excited. Thank you so much. Like I say, a lot of you guys are coming over. I love it. Thank all of y'all for tuning in. I don't be having much to talk about. Tonight I just jumped on because I saw nobody was on this morning. So I was like, well, hey, that's my time. I might could get a few people in, even though I'm not talking about much. Um, you're younger than 40? Wow. Okay. How young? You say younger than 40. Well, I'm in the 50 plus club. 38? Okay. Well, I have a daughter that's 40 years old, baby. Yes, my oldest is 40. Yep. But I haven't seen a picture of you, Pastor Nine, so but I'm sure you're beautiful. I've heard you speak before. Um, and I like, you know, it's been a minute and I forgot whose live we were on uh when I first heard your voice. I want to say China, if I'm not mistaken, or it may have been Mahia. Mahia, I'm not sure. But you got a strong voice and I like that. 222, your oldest is, you say, my son age is 38. My oldest is 39. Okay. I have that 40-year-old. I have a 35-year-old and a 34-year-old. Uh, yeah. So yeah, yeah. When I first heard your voice, I was like, okay, strong. I thought you were much older, by your voice. Uh, but okay, 38, 39. So 222. Uh, you're in the 50 plus club, Vice 222. Daughters are 14. My son is 10. Still very young. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have to still get up and go to get ready for school. Okay, 54. Well, I'm 56. 56. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I can't wait to get older. I'm looking forward to getting older. Yeah, 42. Okay. Okay, so I got that we okay, grown folks. Grown folks. It's the grown folks sector over here. Grown folk. And we can talk about anything, you know. I speak on life experiences for those of you who don't know, when you do come over here. Um, I didn't really have anything to talk about this morning. I just jumped on because nobody else was live. And thank you, sweetheart. And I was just like, let me just go play around or whatever. But yeah, I went live last night and Room Shaker came through and Eve came through. Um, who else was Nanny Goat came through. Uh, who else? My lady 636, you were in the house last night, right? Yeah, you were, and 222 too. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate it. That made my night, just to see y'all on my live. I was excited. Drop, I think Drip, I think you came too, if I'm not mistaken. Grown folks sector. I like that. Yes. He's right. Exactly. Exactly. Because I a lot of people could relate to, a lot of things that's going on, and like a lot of things in the sectors that's going on, I could speak on a lot of it, because I've experienced a lot of it. Yeah, and you stopped by last night. I appreciate that. You see, I changed my hair. I've trying different units. Uh, cancer survivor, breast cancer survivor. I start chemo, not chemo, radiation on next Monday, and the cancer center blessed me with but 2 units outside of all the other ones that I have. So I'm just trying different ones, to get a feel on, what look I'm going to go with for a little while. I haven't had color in a minute, so I'm just trying this out and see how it's going to work for me. I'm usually platinum blonde when I do color. It's platinum blonde, and I wear it in a taper cut, like a boy cut. Um, but of course, a lot of my hair has come out, and doing the radiation, I don't know if it's gonna affect my hair or what. I don't know, but I have had a lot of hair to come out, so I play back and forth. But I've been playing back and forth with wigs for a very long time, so uh, I haven't just started. It's just I'm just getting back into color, so just want to see how a lighter color will look, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Just takes some getting used to, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Yeah. So but yeah, these YouTube streets, baby, it's really been going down here lately. And I plan on coming to the trial. I want to come to the trial and just experience that part of it. It's very nice. Thank you, Pastor Nine. Thank you. I wanted a little longer. I like long hair, but I'll work with it. But yeah, I want to come to the trial and see what's going on. Cause when I didn't know anything about Mo 3 before his demise, but afterwards, being in um tuning in different lives of some of the content creators that are a part of the Mo 3 sector. I don't claim sectors because I'm a free agent. And I labeled myself grown folks talk sector um with the help of my mother's keeper. When I first got on here, I was, pretty much saying the same thing. I didn't want to just put myself in a crowd because, one crowd, because I am a people person. I like meeting different people, and I go on different panels because everybody is different and everybody has something different to offer. And I want to know, what's going on your panel. I want to support you in, the ways that I can. All the time I can't um give a donation or do the memberships. I do when I can, but when I can't, my way of supporting is sharing your live. Uh, uh, Doing these shout outs, posting, your channel on my community wall, or if I'm live, you could post uh your channels. I feel like that's what we all are here for, you know, to help one another. Salute to everybody new that's coming in. Uh yeah, so I'm not a hater, none of that. I want to see everybody win. If your calling is to be on this app doing what you do, you know, make your money, do what you do to get it. And I'm down with you 100%. Uh, I'm just as genuine as I could be. Um, but don't get it twisted. But again, I'm not going to argue with you. I'll cut you loose. I'll block you. And that's just that on that. And I'll rock with who want to rock with me. Yes. So, yeah, I don't want to be stuck in one, area when it's a thousand a billion and of people out there that I could show my face and they could show me theirs. Mm. And I am a smoker. I before cancer. Uh, but now I get it legal. I have my card. So but yeah, I want to be around people. And then I when I first got on here, I didn't really know how the app worked, so yeah, I came in on my feelings, and oh, I don't like this person and I don't like that person, and I made it perfectly clear the ones that I didn't like. Um 88 was one, Gino was one, um Candy Asia was one, and it's somebody else. And then as time goes on, it's a lot of things that they do that I don't like, you know but YouTube is entertainment. So once I understood that a little bit better than what I was in the beginning, then I was like, okay, they, like they could be some cool people, you know. They know I, voiced it to them that, I didn't really mess with them, like talking about uh 88 and I had a conversation, and it went well. It went absolutely well. Uh and Gina, is coming around, and I'm like, okay, they could be some cool people, you see, but you just can't take them serious. You got to look at everything, like they say, as entertainment. And once you understand that, then you can make it. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of this stuff on here be real. And that's the part that I really, can't come to grips with. The CPS calling, police calling, that is so crazy to me. You know, that measure right there, I would never stoop to. Still listening, just getting myself together. Okay, baby. Um, um, good morning, good morning. Um, yeah, I just can't come to grips with that because you have to look at it like this here. If we got beef, then that's between you and I. What does my baby has to do with it, or and I'm speaking on the kids because of something that happened, with Big Baby and um allegedly 88 um Mink and Fifi is who called CPS on Big Baby. And they actually came out. If y'all didn't, see the live, whatever, they actually came out and Big Baby says she was really, like humiliated. She was angry um, because of the pictures that they had to take of her son, because they had, went so far as to say that the child was being abused and not fed. So, they have to take pictures of the baby's body, to see if there was any bruises or anything, or, to make sure that the child wasn't malnutrition. So that really pissed her off. Would have pissed me off too. You know, that's the lowest of the low. If they did do this, that's the lowest of the low. Um, why put the child through that? You know, it's one thing to hurt the parent, but putting the child through that. Now the baby is a baby, and no, he won't remember it. But just to think if they would have been not so nice, because some of those CP workers, they're not good people either. And just being dirty, they would have took that girl's baby and put the baby in the foster care or something to that nature until one of her family members get the baby. Well, if it's 1 day, 2 days, 2 hours, it doesn't take nothing but a minute for something bad to happen. And a lot of these foster parents, they are not what they say they are. You get a foster child just for the money, and then you abuse them. Some of them get a foster kid um for their own pleasures. So why would you put a person through that? And that's just not to the people who allegedly did this. This is to anybody that has called CPS on a person because we are having a misunderstanding. And you're right about that. You're right about that. So that's for them too. You see, if CPS or the police doesn't have to be called, then why call them? Because you're trying to hurt me because we didn't have a misunderstanding. Miss 222, that'll be just like if you and I were to get into it on this app and I dox you, or vice versa. And we just had a simple misunderstanding. Uh didn't even have to involve calling of the police or CPS. But in any case, it happens, then not only have I hurt you, but I hurt your kids. I hurt other members in your family because now it's a process. I got to get my kids back. That's a whole process. And then that's on your record. Now you got people in your business that you don't want in your business. Now you got a something false in your records. Now you can get it expunged, but still, why put a person through that when it's unnecessary? I didn't come to your house and beat you up. You didn't come to mine. Uh, uh, we didn't see each other on the streets and we had an altercation. None of that. So why call the police? Cause we didn't got on this app and then call each other every name in the book but a child of God. And because you lost the scratch or I lost the scratch, I'm finna call the police and send them to your house. That's crazy. And anybody that does that is crazy. You need to be put in a mental institution. This the grown folk talk sector over here. And you are exactly right. That's right. And that's a good point. So it'll just stem back to hurt people. Because you have to be experiencing some kind of hurt outside of a mental disorder to just say, I'm going to call CPS. But I feel like this when you call and making false reports or they come in and they see nothing is wrong or whatever the case may be, whoever called in that report, I'll consider it false and charges will be pressed against you. I make an example out you if I had control. Yeah, yeah. So, when do we grow up? And then you're not teenagers. These are 30 plus. What do I look like at? Hey, Otto, what's going on, baby? What's going on? What do I look like at 56 years old, scratching and talking about your mama and your daddy? You got to be kidding me. I didn't play the dozen when um I was a little girl, where playing a dozen was expected if you got into it with somebody. You was automatically you're gonna hear somebody say, Yo mama, and she fat and she ugly. Where's your coffee for the morning? Yeah, so I understand. But we grown. We grown. I'm looking at you in that chat on that panel. And if we get into it, I could roast you from your head to your toe and not say nothing about nobody else but you. And probably will win the roast. I mean, it's enough of you I could talk about and don't have to involve your family members that's not on this app. So, absolutely no, 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 no talking about children on this panel. You will be blocked for the rest of your life. Blocked. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Blocked. I don't even want to talk to you. Blocked. And that's just that on that. So, um, it's nothing else that I really have to say. Um, I'm just gonna be in the bushes, keep watching. I'm gonna keep sending my shots out, and that's another thing. I love giving my individual shout outs to you guys. Sometime I could do it all, and sometime not. So and then if I don't give you a shout out, I missed you. You know, I missed it. Uh, so don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my mind. The chats be going so fast till you'll miss it. You'll miss them. So yeah, I've just been drinking my coffee. I haven't eaten anything yet. I got some ranch wings from Walmart yesterday, and that might be breakfast. Hey, 3,000 degrees. What's going on, baby? Yeah, we were gonna get out of here. I've been on for maybe about 30 minutes an hour, maybe. Just didn't have much to talk about. Just uh, just go watch the repeat. uh showing them that I was out for a night on the town last night and I really enjoyed myself. That's what y'all need to be doing too, more of getting out and breathing in some of the fresh air and just go and enjoy life. Enjoy your life. Yes, get out. Good morning, room shaker. Girl, I was talking about you just a few minutes ago, telling them how y'all pulled up on me last night, baby, and I was enjoying myself. Yeah, I changed my hair too. I'm just trying to get a feel on what color I want to be. Um, I start my radiation on Monday. Survived breast cancer. So I start radiation on Monday, and I'll be in for like 3 weeks. So I just been enjoying myself, and I jumped on here this morning because I saw wasn't none of y'all live. So I was like, there's my chance to go and just say a few things. But I really, really appreciate you guys coming through. It means the world to me, because I know y'all some heavy hitters on this app. And I just want to get what God wants me to say to the world and, just do what I'm supposed to be doing. And he led me over here. So I don't go live a lot, but when I do have something to say. And it 9 times out of 10, it's something that I've experienced and I speak on it. Now I'm gonna start doing a regular thing because I have a lot of people that ask me about the weight loss and all the stuff that I did and what I'm doing now to maintain uh keeping my weight down. So I have different pointers. I have a plan that I could, put you guys on if anybody interested. Uh, if you're interested in having any of the surgeries for weight loss, I could lead and guide you in that direction. Because I did have both surgeries. I do, tell that. I had sleeve in 2019 and I had the gastric in 2022. Um, so yeah, that's been keeping me, and I had to do something. I was 350 pounds 8 years ago, going on 9 years. So I'm 150 now, and like I say, I help people, get started, and if you want to keep going, yeah, I do that for you as well. Um, yeah, especially if you're not married, get out, go places, and date yourself. I dated myself for 2 years and I enjoyed every bit of it. Thank you, 3000. Um, yeah, just enjoy life. Just enjoy life. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And just about any and everything that I put my heart and my mind to do, I'm doing it. Traveling and everything. I retired last year, 40-year hairstylist. I retired last year. I sold everything, the building, the furniture, everything, product. I just sold everything. And I'm like, I'm not doing hair anymore. I'm going to enjoy my life. And that's what I've been doing. I'm a Cowboy fan. Go Cowboys. And I love Alabama. Roll Tide. So I had never been to the stadium and I got to attend a football game last year, and oh my God, love it, love it. So I will be at most of the games this year. I can't wait to. We've started, we practicing now. There's these games that are being played now. This just practice games. Yes, we lost the first two. So what? But I'm gonna keep hope alive. We're going to the Super Bowl this year. Nah, mark my word. Anywho, uh, I I'm going out tonight. It's karaoke tonight, so I'm going karaoke tonight. I may film a little bit of it, let y'all see. But yes, it's karaoke tonight. So be there, be square. But again, I'm loving y'all. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh, Room Shaker, are you still here? Let's see. Yes. So, yeah, we're doing karaoke tonight. Um, and over there, they fry fish and uh potato salad and peas and they do hamburgers and red beans, macaronis. Oh, it goes down at the karaoke spot where I go on Friday nights. So what I'll do is I'll pick you guys up tonight about, hey, maybe 7:30. Karaoke starts at 8. Don't have me late. I'm gonna pick y'all up at 7:30. Wait for me. Don't have me waiting for you. Peace. Let me play my theme song. Don't y'all have me late, baby. I likes to be at my table on time now. I'm gonna pick all y'all up. Be ready. Be ready. Until tonight, salute.
Louisiana implants and
I
dentures.
knew it.
Baton Rouge's preferred
I
dental
knew it was
implant
gonna be a
provider.
commercial. Just one moment.
Hey, Dr. Blake the Dream. Ivan the producer.
Y'all be blessed. Have a great day.
Give some of the vibe to Sometimes you gotta say fuck 'em if they ain't on what you want. Times from
Salute,
the
baby.
ones that ain't
Salute.
cheering you on and say fuck 'em, then fuck it. Don't let them bring you down. I mean for nothing. But if they try, it's probably best to cut ties. Cut ties, cut ties, cut ties with you.
Thanks for stopping through. Salute.
Cut ties, cut ties, cut ties, cut ties with you. Try what you making do, try what you pay for it. All they need to know is you worked
I love
hard
this
and
song.
slaved for it. All that dry hating, I swear ain't even called for it. Sizing up your blessings
Like
like
y'all
y'all
don't
don't serve
serve
the
the
same
same
Lord.
Lord.
But I say fuck them, don't tell them nothing.
Nothing.
Let them be happy cause they think you busted. Even after struggling, I don't care if it's your mama, your father, your sister,
Oh,
or your
yep.
brother,
Hey,
or
my
even
baby.
your best baby
Look,
mama.
look.
Fuck that drama. Fuck 'em if they ain't on what you want. Cause times from the ones that ain't
There you go,
cheering
my
you on.
baby.
They fuck 'em, then fuck it.
Don't
Don't let
let
them
them
bring
break
you
you
down. I
down.
mean for nothing. But if they try, it's probably just to cut ties, cut ties, cut ties, cut ties.
Get on.
It's probably best to cut ties, cut ties, cut ties, cut ties. We are. Well, I'm true to them, so don't let them shit on your dreams. They don't come to support, they there to keep out the scene. When they speak on what you do, they gotta break down how you did it. Shit ridiculous, you gon' learn to keep some folks about your business. It's your right to live the type of life you live. If they don't like it, get them out of here. That's how it gotta be to keep your sanity
And
level.
protect your
Your energy
energy
at
at all
all
costs.
costs. They moving funny
That
cause they
song's so true.
asshole. Sometimes you gotta say fuck 'em if they ain't on what you want. Cause times from the ones that ain't cheering you on and say fuck 'em, then fuck
You
it.
got your
Don't let them
moderator
bring
stick,
you
my
down. I
baby.
mean for nothing. But if they try, it's probably best to cut ties, cut ties,
Get on.
it's probably best to cut ties, cut ties, cut ties, cut ties. Sometimes you gotta cut ties.
Y'all have a blessed day. Type me back and let me know that you got your stick, baby. Type me back. Say yes. Have a great rest of your day. You too, 3000. Shaw Stack, say, let me know you got your stick, your ranch, so I can end my live. I just want to see you in blue, baby. Are you still there? Well, I guess I'll see you next go round. Y'all have a blessed day. Salute. Oh, okay. All right, baby. Gotcha. All right, sweetheart. All right. Now, okay. All right. Well, y'all have a good evening, good morning, good night. I'm gonna see y'all tonight at 7:30. I'm gonna pick y'all up. Be standing on the curb. Bye.